We're now live. Look, it's like I had this plan because I got this Scott shirt on. We're on. Hey guys. We're live. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, who's all ready for Love and Marriage Huntsville this Saturday? Woo. It's so weird because guess what, guys? Y'all see my Scott shirt on. It wasn't playing. We had to take a step away from production to do this live. So we're still in the process of everything. Thank you, Canada. Oh my goodness. Hey, Soror. Look, Miss Wise, you ready? You know your Soror, Kimmy Scott, and those deltas on here cutting up. Hey, Baltimore. Oh, Baton Rouge. What I'm thinking about Baltimore, Baton Rouge. Hey, I need me some gumbo. Y'all ready? Tomorrow, kickstart it all, y'all. Hey, LaDonna. I know you look. You getting your group ready, girl? That Huntsville live on Facebook be jumping. I had to get out of that group. Y'all was just doing some everything. I was like, Lord, I need a mental break here. There they go. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hey, y'all ready? I'm excited about this season. I'm excited to see what they put together because when I saw the clip that they posted, I was like, oh my goodness, this look interesting. I'm ready to see this too. So yeah, we're all ready. New Jersey, okay. Jacksonville, Florida, yes. Austin, Texas. Listen, I was supposed to move to Austin, Texas before this young man scooped me up and married me and had me staying here in Huntsville. But Austin, Texas, that's where I was supposed to go. Atlanta, stay ready. Memphis, okay. Huntsville. We ready. Marsau's going to join me in a little bit because I know y'all have some questions for him, not me, for Marsau. I should have brought my mama on too. Dang it. I should have brought her on. She would have had some answers for y'all too. Let's see. Just making sure everybody get everybody caught up. Then Mr. Scott is going to come on soon. Okay, H-Town. We were just in H-Town. We filmed in H-Town actually, so you guys get to see that on one of the episodes. Houston was a lot of love. So H-Town, y'all represent. Y'all love and Marriage Huntsville. So thank you guys so much for your support. This has been a fun ride. My mama don't play. And the thing is, my mama don't play with me either. It's so funny because for some odd reason, the fans feel like I can, get my mama in check. And what they have to realize is that she's my mom, and I'm always going to have a level of respect for her. No matter what she do or say, I can always be the bigger person when it comes to that. But yeah, no, she don't play. And she gets me in trouble. Y'all going to see this season. She gets me in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Let's see. I think Marsau is requesting to join. I'll get him on. He's actually on the OWN page working it. I know y'all love my mom. I told her she's my saving grace. Between my mom and Marsau, I'm safe. She love y'all too, though. She don't play. And it's not just me. Like, she ride for me. I have two younger brothers as well. And she ride for them too. So, yeah. All of us. I'm trying to get Marsau on, but so we can start the interview. I don't want to start it without him. So, let's see. He should be on soon. How's the kids? So you guys know I have a 14-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 6-year-old. And currently right now, teaching my 14-year-old, well, his dad is teaching him how to drive. So they're growing up, and I'm getting sad a little bit.
It's like a long gap between what you're saying. Hey,
Is it?
The question won't even go through.
I sent you the request.
Oh, so you sent it to me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I can't. It won't even say anything.
Okay. Marsau's trying to get on. They was wrong for that. I don't know. How many people can you have on your live? Oh, there you go. Hey, babe. Bring your camera down some. You like your forehead is cut off. Thank you, man. That graduation, y'all. Listen, it was a lot, especially dealing with COVID, doing homeschool with the kids, and me in school at the same time. Y'all got to take y'all hats off to these moms out here that's making this thing happen, because it was a lot.
And as a dad's too.
Marsau left the house every day.
and it broke my heart too. It broke my heart to to know that I had to leave the house and work while she was stuck at home with the kids. But you know, I felt like if someone had to do it,
Marsau,
I did it.
we can't hear you.
Oh, I can't hear y'all either.
Oh, they said they can. They can hear you now. You're good.
Oh,
hear both of us. Okay, yeah. Stop it! Y'all know Marsau. He is so full of jokes, y'all. And a lot of time, especially on the show, because I've been married to this man, 15 years now. 14. So sometimes things on the show just go over my head. And people like, Tisha, you ain't gonna say nothing about that. You know, you have that child, your child, they're always saying, mommy, 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 mommy. And you just, like, you can tune them out. That's how I am with Marsau. So he play a lot. He's a big joker. So, yeah. Thank you.
Where's this going? I think she's talking about me. Where's this going? This whole
I'm reading the questions as I talk to you.
So who got questions? Oh, just on here?
Somebody said my favorite husband on the show. What?
So for use beard oil I sent you. I did, but I cut my beard off.
You did?
I did. You know that beard oil I got? I got that. I'm sorry. I need to do better when it comes to going live and shouting out, man. I love it. And you know, I'm going to do it because I think it made my beard look very delicious, as Tisha would say. I don't want to spit words in her mouth, but she said that my beard amazing, angelic. So I need to give you a shout on that.
Okay, babe. So we're gonna answer some of the questions as they come up. But we have a couple of things that we're going to talk about as well a little bit. So one of the things that they want us to talk about is our overall experience from last season. And Marsau, I'm going to let you take care of that.
Our overall experience from last season.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2. I don't know when the season stops and the season begins. So I don't know how to differentiate between last season and first season. But what happened last season, babe?
What? You don't know what happened last season, Marsau?
I'm talking about this season coming up or last season?
Last season. They want to talk about the past before we get into what's about to come on Saturday.
Baby, I don't even know what I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I need a little more specific questions. Be Pacific, all right? Because I'm not exactly sure what we're talking about. But overall experience, I'd say that, you know, it's been a learning curve, and I got a chance to learn how a lot more other people think. So 21 women is 20. Okay, you can get my numbers down there. But I got a chance to learn about how other people think and just get opened up to a bigger world. So I mean, my experience has been good with it. You know, I mean, I've always been a person that can take control of my own destiny. So if there's something I don't like, then I can choose how I am going to respond to it, or I'm going to choose if I'm going to allow that to affect me in any way in my life. And so my mom always taught me to eat the meat and throw away the bones. And so I don't have a problem at all with changing my expectation of a person and moving forward like that.
Yeah. And I think the highlight for me of our overall last season was like really the soft opening at Black. You know, you guys follow us through the process from when we actually purchased the plaza, going through building the plaza, and actually just seeing the vision come, you know, full force. Like that was the most exciting part for me because I was like, yes, we finally got it over with. We got it done during the pandemic. So to me, that was the highlight of last season.
And you know what? To piggyback on that, I'm glad we talked about it because I think it's just all been a blur to me. But yeah, T, think about this. We were sitting back and it was like, hey, babe, I think I want to open a restaurant. I think I want to do a cigar lounge, you know? Mm-hmm. And so this is an idea in my mind. I know people keep thinking that you're on TV. No, guys, you're regular people. You know, you're people that cut grass and deal with kids and all that kind of stuff, right? So it's an idea that Marsau thought that maybe would work. And we talked to you, and we put it out there. And now it's like, this is like when the Bible says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, because people get to walk inside Black. And that was once imagination. That was once an idea, you know? And so it was a substance of my hopes. So I'm just really happy that, you know, it really happened like that. And what I love more about this than anything is that people get a chance to see regular people grow.
Yeah, absolutely.
They get to see just the everyday person that gets up there and works and, you know, grabs a beer after work. They just get the chance to see that happen.
Yeah, I agree. Because it's like, when we first got on the show, we was like, nobody know us. You know, we're not known celebrities. We're just working families and friends. It's like the average person, honestly. So you guys actually get a chance to see as season 3 comes up, the transition for all of us, you know, within our families, within our friendships, within our relationships. So thank you guys for being on this ride with us. And we just want to live the best life we can. And in the process of it, inspire and really encourage others. And that was one of the things that, you know, people always ask me, how did you guys feel about putting your marriage on the show? And I was like, listen, at that time we were celebrating, I think 11 years. I was like, we've been married 11 years. It's important for us to, you know, share our story, our struggles and our good, you know, because you never know, this young couple that's probably just got married, like, dang, I don't see myself surviving. And I'm like, listen, it's work. Marriage is work. I don't care what you say, it is work, but you have to put the work in and you have to be willing to fight together and you have to have a strong foundation. So I think that's like the highlight of the show for me at this moment.
Hey, somebody said, how did we come up with the name Black? I wanted to touch on that real quick. All right. Okay. And I'm not trying to get too deep, guys, so bear with me. But the thing about it was this: when we started the comeback group, when we started just everything around, we it's like looking up in the sky and seeing that it's about to rain. So we saw the storm of gentrification about to happen to North Huntsville. And I've been in real estate long enough to know, and just kind of looked at it and said, you know what? I think now is the time that we are in a position to do something different. So that's why we kind of started the comeback group. It says, listen, gentrification, for me, I have mixed feelings about it, but it's a natural part of progression. And you want to, or redevelopment of an area, and we want to have others, you know, to be involved. We want everybody to have a seat at the table. So we start coming up with these companies and everything. Fast forward, when we got the shopping center, and then we said we're going to put our own anchor in there. So we're going to put Black in there. I had a question. Did I want to be bold, or did I want to be kind of, you know, I guess not bold? So I don't know the opposite word of it, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, so the point was, I didn't know if I wanted to name it Maduro or Black. And I called my think tank. I called Reese, Sadar, T, my brother Micah, and it was like, nah, bro, Black. Black is the time. And I got so much pushback on that in 2018. I got so much pushback when I said I'm going to name it Black in 2018. Fast forward. This is why what your dreams are for you. It's okay if people don't believe in your dreams, as long as you believe in them. People should believe in you, not your dreams. Because when I got all that pushback and I stayed the course, now Black is the new Black.
Yep. Thank you. That's that wisdom and vision from God. So, looking back, is there anything you regret or would have done differently the past couple of seasons?
There's two things I would have done different. That's it.
What?
Hmm.
What's
I wouldn't have said she can shut the fuck up, and I would have changed the other side of the tracks comment.
Yeah, at the reunion. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think looking back, maybe what'd you say?
Might have punched Martell too.
You would Marcel.
That's a rag rat.
Listen, I've had a lot of patience with him. But I think looking back, I would have probably I think I should have spoke up a little bit more and not been so emotional. But I think that's part of me, honestly, and I'm working on that. But working on not being so emotional. I'm working on listening more, as my husband has pointed that out to me. And they said it's taking ownership a little bit more too. So I think that's something I should have done differently the past couple of pieces. So yeah, we'll see. Y'all pray for me. God ain't finished working with me yet. So yeah, I'm still working on it.
Hey, don't try to be a boss if you ain't gonna be an owner.
Why? Every time you say something to me, y'all gonna hear that a lot this season. Marcel always trying to being a boss, a woman trying to be a boss. Like
Keeps thinking that whole boss thing. It's a fad. It's not real. All right, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Bosses are employees too. Number one. All right, and number B, if you want to be an owner and all of this stuff, dog, they get paid less. Be prepared. Boss don't mean I drive this big old car and I can do what I want to do. Boss means that I don't make my own schedule. My customers make my schedule. The demands of the business make my schedule. It's different between a boss. Now, you want to be an owner or investor, then you can mailbox manage.
So yeah, so that I think that we're learning. We're learning. This is all new to us, but shit, we've been in it 3 years now. So
4.
learning this process.
18, 19, 20,
20 since 18, right? 19, 20, 21. Yeah. Bosses, be careful what you ask for. Listen.
Facts, Charles. Bosses eat and sleep last, if at all. I'll be an employee any day. Run my check. It's 2 weeks. It's Thursday. Run my check.
Pay like clockwork, getting direct deposit into that account.
I go pay FICA myself.
Is your mom on this season, LaTisha? I don't even think. I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't even think the show would be the show if it wasn't because of with my mom not being on it. So, yeah.
I think it might be even better.
You think it's better?
I think everything's better.
Oh, But y'all see a lot of my mom in Marsau again this season. She's giving it to him as usual.
No.
They said Marsau is very humble. Really?
I'm big humble. I'm the meekest. They call me Meek Marsau.
Not Meek Marsau.
Hell.
Let me tell you, Marcel, listen, life catch up. They want to know what we're up to now, like what we have going on, maybe what they can expect a little bit on season 3.
You go ahead, babe.
Oh, I graduated. Listen, this was so hard. So I was excited about finally finishing up with this MBA, my second one with 3 kids at home during the pandemic, and I still graduated with a 3.8. So yeah, I did that. So yeah, I'm excited about that. But it's still going. Work don't stop. We're still busy. I'm still trying to, balance this household with the kids, with our jobs that we have coming in. It's just been go, go, go. We've been super, super busy. And you're going to see on the show, it's like, being a mom, being a wife, it's like, how do we really take control over this mentally and get it done and really be successful in all of those areas? So, you're going to see that transition on the show a little bit. We have some moments that we're going to share, and we're very, very open about our relationship. We don't hide anything bad. I just feel like when God gives you
Don't
an
have
opportunity.
a relationship.
Huh?
Do we have an open relationship?
Open relationship. Shut up. We don't shut up. No, you have to be open about it, because if you're telling lies, you can't remember. I know me, I'll be remembering nothing. So I won't remember. So I have to.
That mother say, if you tell a lie, you gotta tell another one to cover that up, and another one to cover that up, and another one, and another one, and another one. So 6. You'll be good. Maybe 7, but you should be good with 7. 7 lies, and I can lie 7 times. Fuck that. So yeah.
Yes.
But if you're gonna tell a lie, keep it general, keep it basic. Don't go into details. That way you can just fill them in the future as it goes along. So always want to be able to build on your lies. You'll never want to just tell a lie and be so descriptive till you have to remember it and go back to that point. You always want to make sure they're general, open, and basic. And sometimes it's okay to say, hey, what do you know? And then let them fill you in, and then you can build on that.
Okay. Oh, thank you guys so much. I'm getting a lot of shout outs about, my makeup and my braids. I'm going to tag them once we, put this post on there. So yeah, thank you. We out here. I told y'all we're in the middle of production. So we're in this heat. So I had to get some braids so my hair don't be looking crazy, because we have the Destiny Race tomorrow. We're giving away $5,000 to small business owners. So yeah, we can't wait. We can't wait to do that. But Marsau, tell them, what you have going on.
Really nothing's really changing. We've got Black. We started a restaurant. It's a new concept, and it's doing very well. It's the numbers are just tremendous. They're probably about 50% more than what we originally anticipated. But so what we're trying to do right now is get from good to great. And if you ever follow me, you understand that good is not in the middle of great. Good is not in the middle of bad and great. Good is really just right over bad, and it's a long climb to get from good to great. And so what we're now doing, we have Black, and it's doing well, but we want to perfect it. We want to make sure that it is that we're meeting our guest expectations, that we are delivering a consistent product in a great atmosphere, that our costs are low, that we're able to really move it. And then we want to make sure that it's very simple, a simple business to be replicated in other markets, because we have definite plans. We want to move in areas like Houston, maybe eventually Dallas, Prince George County, outside of Chicago. We talked about Michigan. We've talked about Richmond. We've talked about outside of Atlanta. So just some critical areas. And so we want to take this show on the road, but we want to make sure it's right. So that's the aspect of Black, but we want to continue to develop Uptown. We believe that there's an area right next to Uptown that we can continue to develop and partner with people. And that's one of the things that I know I can do well. That I can learn into. An area where I can improve is partnering with people. Just because, so long, and honestly, as African Americans in business, we've had to go it alone. We've had to be the strongest person in the room. And so when people say, why don't they stick together? A lot of times because everybody, they've always had to do it. They couldn't trust other people. Other people let them down so much. And so right now I'm learning how to develop those relationships to what I call as former the Avengers. Even, Tony Stark needed the Avengers. So I want to get together a really solid team that we can start building and growing things. So that's just what's kind of in my life, and continue perfecting being a general contractor, being a better husband, being a great dad. So,
Chocolate in the bottle, babe.
So what?
Chocolate in the bottle.
And also, we got new champagne. We got new out that, and it's dope. It's super dope. So it's got Black chocolate in the bottle. It's our champagne. It's named after our restaurant. We have named a great company. The founder, Tom and Santiago, they reached out to us, and we're able to merge the companies. And it's a tremendous product that we're going to be introducing. Right now, we're going through the initial phases. Just kind of happened this year. So we're going through the initial phase of distribution and, licensing and things like that. But we'll be launching it nationwide pretty soon. And so, guys, you got to follow Black at Black Bottles. Is it Black Bottle?
Yeah, Black Bottles, because everybody keep asking when we can, where we can purchase the black champagne is like, just follow Black Bottles. As soon as we have it available to ship and purchase, we're gonna post it so you guys can support and purchase and enjoy the great champagne.
It's a champagne that's infused with chocolate. Now, guys, I understand that you have to be in Champagne, but it's like 200 yards outside of the Champagne region in France. So bear with me. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, Marsau, I was something. They said you was on here giving lies 101. They said you're trying to teach people how to lie. Did I miss that? What you say?
I'm not sure. No, they'll say if you tell one lie, you got to tell one and another and another and another. And I'm like, 6? That doesn't seem so hard. No, I'm just joking.
Stop it. You know these people don't be taking your jokes, so they were like, "Oh, he's a liar," and I'm gonna have to. I'm done. Oh, let me tell y'all one thing. This season, I'm done defending Marsau. No more defending Marsau. He's a grown man. He's gonna be defending himself from this point on.
You're gonna defend me?
I know I was, but I'm gonna stop. I'm done.
My character is my defense. I don't need nobody. Seriously, you build so much into a trust bank, that when something happens and you need to make a deposit, you got enough to cover it.
Okay. Yeah, I hear him. Facts. Yep. Let's see. Now we're gonna take some questions. Let's take some questions.
Take some questions. Was that everything everybody had?
Those was the main topics that we had to discuss, but now we're gonna take some questions and see what people have to say here.
What they saying? What they smiling in my face all the time. They want to take my place. The backstabbers.
Oh, she said, "Stop your mother." Yep. I can't. I tried, but I can't.
How are you and Kimmy?
Me and Kimmy, we're working towards. You gotta wait. I don't even want to give it away. I can't give it away. You gotta. I can't. You guys gotta watch that and see how that goes.
Kevin is still working for y'all. Yes.
Are we going to see the apartment complex?
You can see it on my page. We didn't get that.
How does the show help your marriage?
You said how to what?
How has the show helped our marriage? Let's talk about it.
The show help your marriage. I'll tell you what, you'll be surprised what you hold on to when you got nothing to hold on to. And you know, you talk about things in your marriage, and when you say your vows, you never think that it's going to be, oh, because we're on a reality TV show and people are saying all this kind of stuff about you. But you find out that, you know, when you look around, and it's and you know, you get to a dark place to a certain point. You get to a dark place, and it's just the two of y'all, you know, and you find what you fell in love with. So, I would say that it made me. You know, there's a point in the Bible when it says that there was a vase that was broken in the potter's hands, and he broke it and he made it again a new vessel. And so I like the fact that it, you know, part of it got chipped and we broke it and we made it again a new vessel.
That's right.
That boy got some game, man. That boy got some game.
No, it's all about love. It is all about love, and it's all about wanting to do life with the person that you said you want to do life with. And at the end of the day, as long as he ain't, you know, doing things that's part of my non-negotiable, we're good. We're gonna fight through it because we love each other, and I love my family, and I love my kids. So that's what matters, and I'm happy most of the time.
Dress code at black. No, there's not a dress code black. Otherwise, I couldn't get in what I'm wearing now. But we create an atmosphere, and so that's what happens. People want a dress code.
Okay. I'm sorry, you was talking about black.
No, they asked, is there a dress code? And I said, no, there's an atmosphere. And so black is black in all its facets. So it ain't a jazz club. It ain't all of that. It's who we are. You know what I'm saying? The engineers that can play spades. How are you protecting your marriage now that you're on how are you protecting your marriage now that you're on the show? We're protecting our minds. You know, we're not allowing things to come in and have space in our mind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not. I'm sure hoping.
No, that's right. That's right. You do. You have to protect your mindset in your mind. So as you guys, you're gonna see this season again. I'm getting some help in it. Like, you know, I want to make sure I'm not letting everything get to me. So I am trying to, like, you know, block out the noise and really focus and pay attention to what's important and what's in my household and what means a lot to me. So yeah, you'll see that play out some more too. We have t-shirts and such for sale.
Yeah, on the website.
Now what? Yeah, we got black sweatshirts. We got some slime. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mika.
Yeah. Marsau, I like some of Kevin Samuels' Manosphere dialogue. What do you think? Kevin Samuels, I think his delivery sucks. I think Kevin Samuels' delivery sucks, and I think that overall he confuses a couple major things. Number one, it's hard to get advice about a high value man from a non-high value man. Number one, which is going to be tough for him. And number B is I think he confuses simple looks with attraction. And so you don't have to be a 10 guy. You know, beauty can't be compared against itself. But at the same time, there's some truth to what he says. Math is math, you know. And if you want to tell me that you're worth, you know, X, well, are you? You know, that's the truth. Are you? And what are you doing to be worth X? You know. And the funny thing about guys is we know this all the time. Guys walk into a room and they always are able to assess themselves, they assess their value. A guy doesn't pull up to the bar in a Ferrari and forget he has a Ferrari outside, no matter what he has going on, you know. And if he's fat, he knows he's fat. So it's a tough truth with Kevin Samuels, but math is math. Math ain't fun sometimes. Sometimes math tells you that you're just not enough. And that's
well, back to Love and Marriage Huntsville. What are some of the highs you think this season, babe?
the highs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You gotta wait to see how it play out.
I see how it plays out, man. I know one thing. Vegas?
Woo! Listen, we're gonna come back live after Vegas, y'all, together. Marsau and I. Mm-hmm. We want to hear what y'all have to say about this couple's trip that we did on the show.
Man.
Yeah.
Vegas. Oh, what happened in Vegas? Oh yeah, Houston was dope. Houston?
What happened in Houston?
Houston.
What happened in Houston, Mr. Scott?
You know, when we
yeah. Houston is gonna be one for the books. Especially his jokes.
These ain't jokes. These are funny stories. There's a difference between a joke and a funny story. Oh hell.
Oh, thank you.
Houston wasn't that fun now. I forgot about that. Houston wasn't that fun.
What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Happened
not on reality TV.
Hey, you heard me? What happened in the Houston stays in Houston.
What?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
We shall see. We shall see.
Have you ever heard the term forgive and forget? And like cast it into the Red Sea. When you've been forgiven, she doesn't even remember. Right. What red dress?
We ain't talk about that. We're gonna wait till y'all watch the show.
I think everybody was so drunk in Houston. Everybody was just so drunk.
Hey, you think so? That's what you think? That's what you putting out here?
I know. I could. See? Remember my story.
How much you drink? You have to remember when you're a married man, okay?
You said what?
No matter how much you drink, you have to remember when you're a married man.
You must be talking to somebody that ain't been married 15 years.
I'm just saying, because you said
Oh,
everybody so drunk in Houston.
I don't remember. It's such a blur.
Is it? Mm-hmm.
Oh, you won't forgive? God won't forgive.
He's trying. He's trying. Listen, I am quiet, but don't let it fool you, okay? I'm just saying.
Show off one, babe. Smack your husband.
No.
About leave them. Show them that you're bad, and you can leave.
Ain't nobody trying to show off with nobody. If you get slapped, it's because you need to get slapped.
Show them that you bad. Shoot.
I do have a question for the ladies on here. So, if you're working so hard and you accomplish some things in life and you want to splurge a little bit, is there anything wrong with that?
Okay, I got a question for the wives. Is it okay to be disobedient?
First of all, that is a question for a child, not towards your wife.
Love,
How can
honor,
I be
obey.
obedient?
Love, honor, cherish, and obey.
Marcel, stop it.
Fit.
See, thank you. Nothing at all. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Nothing at all but being obedient.
Nothing.
Team,
No.
I need to see who's team obedience.
Pretty yourself.
Is there a wife obedience school?
We
I'm not.
can end the live now. Listen, we can end the live.
I wouldn't say that I would send a wife, but hypothetically, if there was a place that husbands could send wives and they come back more obedient.
Thank you. She said,
business and
not in my vows. Okay. Thank you. I be getting y'all to back me up on here because Marcel be coming at me with these words, and he know he be getting me with this stuff. So I need the wives to come here and back me up.
For that right there.
What?
They gonna eat you up for that right there. With these words, and you don't mean nothing. Like, what's that word mean? Like when your mom was like,
no, you fast talking me. You fast talking.
Now, what is a cessation? Huh?
First of all, we ain't gonna do my mom, but she ain't here to defend herself.
So
So
she's probably on this thing. She probably got some fake accounts.
Mm-hmm. We ain't gonna do that.
You never know.
Mm-hmm. So this Saturday, tomorrow, Love and Marriage Huntsville. I mean, I think all has like a whole list of things. We got Love and Marriage Huntsville. We got Family or Fiance. What's the other shows? It's gonna be your Saturday night. Gonna be jumping. So get your wines together.
Hey, I like Red to Love, man. We met with nephew Time, man. Him and his wife, they're cool, man. Cool people.
What?
Oh, she said send ladies wear. I was just saying I wouldn't do it, of course, because I mean, it's not for me, but for other people that would want to send their wives to obedience school. I mean, it's not a bad thing.
Marcel, stop it. We can send our husbands to obedience school.
Why would they need to be at obedience school?
Dog.
Obedience is outdated from when wives were considered property. Property doesn't really obey. So that's not how that works. It's an inanimate object. But
oh, put a ring on it. Yes, that's right. Saturday night lineup. Love and Marriage Huntsville, Family Fiance, and put a ring on it. It's going to be a great Saturday night. So y'all stay tuned. Check us out. Thank you guys so much for your support and your love of the show. We truly appreciate it.
You want to tell me we're pitching a show?
Who?
Like instead of Ayana, we're gonna pitch a show like Marsau, just that gives guys advice on how to deal with
Marsau giving guys advice.
Marsau fixed my life. Marsau put me on. No, I'm messing.
Oh no, put a ring on it. It's tonight. Never mind. I'm having a moment.
Baby, you came. Okay. All right. Well, I just think that's it right there. I think these disrespectful wives out here not wanting to be an obedient. Disobedience. But any rate, I think. But are we done here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because we have more questions, so I think it's a wrap.
All right, no more questions.
Oh, the new couple on Love and Marriage Huntsville. What can I say about the new couple on Love and Marriage Huntsville?
They're cool, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people will you know, get to meet the Winslows, not the Winslows, huh? I said the Whitlows.
They gonna check you?
Nah, his son is over here. It's my guy. But no, you get to meet the Whitlows, and you know, Tiffany and Lou are some great people. We've known them for a long time, and you know, they have a very unique story, certainly unique to our group, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would love to hear it. Mm-hmm. Carlos King promised that he'd have the reunion at Black, so I'm not sure if he's still on or
That.
commitment,
Did
but
he say that?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
He said, I thought Carlos said, Marsau, I promise, as sure as my name is Carlos King, that we're going to have the reunion at Black. I'm not sure if that's what he said or not, but it sounded like what he said. So, throwing that.
I guess we shall see.
All right.
Will we see Sadarik and his wife? So I think Sadarik and Dr. Adara is making some appearance this season. Yeah. They're our friends. They're in our circle, so I'm sure you're going to see them some.
Question is, you got to make sure you're watching and in tune to see them. So you got to make sure you're focused, watching, and everybody's watching. Keep and you're what's the name? Tweeting and keeping it all up, guys. We love that. Reunion at Black. See, speaking into existence, y'all. But don't tell me I don't film this stuff, right? There's only one person that can handle it. All right. Take your questions to the king. Take it to the king.
You know what? No, we're going to go now because Marsau's trying to sing, but makeup. Jasmine Ray did my soft glam for this look, and it survived the sun. So thank you, Jasmine. Y'all have to look her up and, you know, hit her up if you're in Huntsville. I'm going to tag her on this. And also, I'm going to tag Miss Christie. She's the one that did my braids for this look. She specializes in natural hair. So, y'all know I've been looking for somebody in Huntsville that specializes in natural hair, and I found her. She get the girls together for me. So, you know, every now and then I dip in her chair. Also, my makeup artist here in Huntsville is L'Oreal. And all the wigs that y'all see this season, that's from Stacia. But I will tag my girl when the Houston show comes on because I had someone in Houston to do my wig in Houston, so I tag her as well. So, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining our live. We look forward to y'all watching the show tomorrow, and let the comments begin.
Here we go. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.